show to talk about MyFaction. Can get B and Max reactions. Welcome to the show.
How's everybody doing today, my friends? Welcome to the stream. We are back in the well for another watch party, which I thought would be fun. We had a good time on Monday when doing the watch party. So I thought it'd be fun to do it again. We'll get the audio cranked through again this time because I only got one copyright strike, which was easily fixable for CM Punk's music. So fingers crossed we get something similar here. But how's everybody doing? And thank you for coming to hang out. Locker code. I did see the new locker code, Marcus, but there's issues with it right now. So my suggestion is don't use it yet. It's not giving the correct rewards at the moment. Nightbot taking out stream elements right at the beginning of the stream. That's always fun. More spacing. Yo, what's going on, Dustin? We're here for an exciting SmackDown, I hope. You got the Hellfire Action Cosmetics. Yeah, I kind of want those. It's almost like worth it. Like, do I mess up the locker code because I don't need any of the cards anyways just to get the Hellfire Cosmetics? I'm considering doing that. Because I kind of want them, and I don't know if they plan to release them separately because they look nice. Oh, no. Poor Drew. I don't know the direction you take Drew this episode. Even if you have him on... I don't know if you have him on TV. Yeah, maybe I do redeem it. I don't need any of the cards, and the action cosmetics look good. I'd rather have those. Maybe they shut the locker code down because of the issues. Yeah, that's true. Although they've got the graphic done up, so I don't know how much they'll be doing. Doug, hello, my son Cordy says hi. He just finished up the 2K25 session. Nice, nice. We're going to have a fun time tomorrow in the game, getting into Infinite Drew. You got all the Hellfire cards and Sinister Bray, so I don't need those packs. Yeah, and I have eight of the 10 Monsters of Mayhems, and I've got Andre, so I don't even really need that. Yo, Devin, welcome to the stream, my friend. How's the audio? Can you guys hear it? Do I need to turn up on my end a bit, maybe? There. So we got SmackDown just starting here. And we got Mr. Kodeth Rhodes coming out. You came back from grinding Warzone? Nice. We got Mr. American Nightmare coming out. Adrenaline in my soul. That's about as far as I can go with it. So, do it all again and watch them treat. Oh, okay, okay. Well, currently Cody Rhodes is coming out. He's in a full suit with his championship. We'll see what happens in a second once he actually gets moving here. Yeah, Warzone. That was a good pull on the Hellfire. For sure. For a basic pack, I was just happy to get a card from the set. I had all of them, but I got a duplicate Randy Orton. It's better than the Season 4 cards I'm getting. Oh, Doug, they're super underwhelming. There's no question about that. Yeah, that's probably the reason. Well, the code hasn't even technically released yet. Woody found it. So he got it early. It's like they'll drop it today or tomorrow probably, or next week. when this, because it's meant to go with the last DLC pack. The locker codes have been tied to the DLC packs. They should be doing more locker codes. They should be like every major event, they should be dropping a locker code to get people into the game. Yeah. Nah, I don't think so, Charger. I think it was probably going to be that case anyways. Yeah, you got it, Warzone. I talked about that earlier. The infinite cards will always be better from the card packs themselves than the LEs. The live events have yielded us almost no great cards in terms of grinding or doing anything. You'd think so, but you don't know. I don't know. Apparently the health's at 99, so what's with the locker code? Can't get it on PS4. They might have taken it down, Lincoln. It might not be active anymore. Nice. Congrats, Warzone. We'll be doing those all tomorrow on stream. I think I have it scheduled at 1 o'clock. Yeah, there's a problem with the locker code, Lincoln. It's not working right now properly. People aren't getting what they should be getting. So I think they've taken the code down because it hasn't even officially released yet. What do you want to talk about? So we got Cody Rhodes cut in a promo.
We can talk about what we just saw. We can talk about Saturday night's main event. Drew McIntyre.
Let's talk about Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre introduced this title into the match. He introduced a weapon into the match.
I'll be ready for the Drew event tomorrow when we start the event. All the pieces are in place. I just need to do that last Cody event and get Regal. Then do the 2 matches and the Infinite match. 4 matches, and then we're doing some faction wars with the men. Who's going to interrupt Cody? I don't know. I don't think it's Drew.
Drew McIntyre, right?
But I don't know what other challenger is going to come up against him. No, I didn't get him, Tyler. I was unfortunately not lucky enough.
Makes Drew tick every detail of his career. Drew clearly does not understand my reluctance to pull the trigger in the past has cost me and cost me dearly. But with Drew McIntyre, there was no reluctance. There was no hesitation to pull the trigger. Drew McIntyre is one of the most impressive, strongest, walks into a room and everyone turns their head, but also the most...
Not bad, Lewis. Not bad. Roman? That'd be interesting. Ah, gotcha, Silver Bullet.
And unfortunately at this point, Drew, I am moving on. Drew McIntyre, you are in the rear view mirror, and tonight the business of SmackDown, the business of the WWE Championship, the most important title in all of pro wrestling. I want to do something different. I would like, if you are okay with it here tonight, I'd like to come out there. I'd like to sit with you guys. I'd like to sit with you guys. I'd like to watch
I miss Saturday morning cartoons.
and all of us, we can decide who's next in line for the WWE Championship. Is that okay?
Ah, Alistair Black. Somebody called it. Who called Alistair? Good job, man. Oh, it's Zelina.
Cody, if you're moving out, then I'm moving in. Since setting Damian Priest on fire, I've been ready for something new. Oh, you
Priest on fire? See, I have this chip on my shoulder, Rhodes. And it's about the size of the WWE Undisputed World.
That was a good guess, I'm sure, Charger. He's got a chip on his shoulder ever since lighting Damian Priest on fire. These two have history. I wonder if the AEW history gets brought up here. Please tell me this is not a way to get Brandy out. Nick Aldis. You like Vega's new look? It's not bad. Yeah, actually, when Aleister Black debuted in AEW, he kind of wrecked Cody. He just appeared out of nowhere and Black masked him in the face. And it was quite a shock. And then they had a little program with that. So, no, he's not winning the belt from Cody. I don't know. He just lost the U.S. Championship. I don't think he should be winning the World Championship. Yeah. Yo, Jordan 2K3. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, we have new champions here. New women's champion. I'm really excited tonight. We've got Chelsea Green versus Julia for the U.S. title. I hope Chelsea Green wins. Oh, we got Tama Tonga there. All right, here he comes. Looks like we're getting a U.S. Open match to start off with Ilya Dragunov. He's coming out right now. Full of piss and vinegar. I'd love for Chelsea to have that title back, especially with the tag team titles and that they have from Mexico. And like bring Ethan Page out. Maybe have her win with Ethan Page interfering. And that's how you get Ethan Page on the main roster. I can't watch SmackDown, but did Ambrose come back yet? Nope. Ambrose still in AEW. He'll be... I think he could be an AEW lifer. I don't think he comes back. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm excited for a fun episode of SmackDown. Yeah. They should do like a before prison and a bad prison. Yeah, that neck tattoo is terrible. Like Nikki Cross? I don't know.
When I'm in the game, the table acknowledges me.
Is this new? This is a Roman focused version of this trailer. They haven't done that before. I wonder if each individual wrestler in the trailer, the must-have They have to announce some NXT names and some names not from the company because they talked about that. So, and I don't know when they introduce these. They either do it this week or next week, maybe.
Starring the legendary Hulk Hogan, rest in peace. John Cena, the greatest of all time, along with Dusty Rhodes and Logan Paul. And they're returning in store starting Black Friday. Meanwhile, in the ring.
No, I missed that King Carter. I'll have to go check it out. Okay, so we got Ilya in the ring. Tama Tonga met him outside as he was coming in. That tattoo's so bad.
United States Open Challenge. Who?
Hey, Peter.
Because tonight,
I did see the new code. I'm waiting. It's not working properly, so I'm not entering it in yet.
pain shall entertain you.
I'm glad they're giving him a bit of mic time with this open challenge, and they're keeping it going. Ciampa! Okay. I gotta be honest. I'm very excited about Ciampa being the one. Man, Candice LeRae's looking great. I love this unit.
Came out here last week to answer your open challenge, and not only did you deny me, but you had the balls to call.
What snacks am I eating? I'm having rockets. I was eating these last week. My wife bought me a big bag of them. But rockets. In the States, they're called Smarties. They call them rockets because we have another candy called Smarties here. I think I'm going to do the Drew events tomorrow as well. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Nice, 507. That's not bad. Yo, what's going on, my friends? From India. Welcome.
To tell you that title is mine. Ring the damn bell.
Champ is a great wrestler. I kind of love this. Former NXT World Champion.
You know what? You know what? You're right. So. You are right.
They're chanting jackass at him.
Listen to me. You are right. So I accept the challenge for my United States.
Welcome, Manic. I'm glad to have you here, my friend.
From him.
Oh. Barat? Okay. Welcome, Barat. This is not how an open challenge works. It should be the person coming out.
Well, great opportunity here tonight for Johnny Gargano.
Okay, well, Johnny Gargano is going to put on a clinic with Ilya Dragunov here. This is going to be so good. Chelsea doesn't win the title. I don't know what to say. Title's not doing anything on Julia right now. They might as well give it to Chelsea, who's entertaining right now and doing stuff. Oh, Ciampa's going away. He must be really upset. Look, Gargano's not going to win here. But they're going to put on a good wrestling match. I'm excited about this. Yeah, poor Ciampa. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Continues to hold the waist lock on Gargano. Tonight, the pain shall entertain you, courtesy of Ilya Dragunov, who just dumped Gargano on the base of his skull again.
Ilya's entertaining. I like him. He's very, very, I don't even know what the word is. He's very, physical. I never saw him much in NXT. I just heard of him because I really wasn't watching NXT when he was champion. If he didn't have that terrible neck tattoo, oh my god, it's so bad. I hate all these neck tattoos. Dom's, Cody's, Dragunov's.
A triple crown winner. And there's the power of Dragunov. Dragunov in control, the U.S. Championship challenge.
It's taking his gladiator moments a bit too much. Are we going to be forced to commercial break, or do we get to see it? Oh, no, we still get to see it. Good.
Champion, NXT UK champion as well, and now the current United States champion having his way in the early going with Gargano.
Yeah, off of the opening bell, this has been extremely one-sided, but in his defense, Johnny Gargano didn't come out here expecting to compete tonight. Tommaso Ciampa wanted to answer the challenge. It was the mind games of Dragunov that changed things.
And now Candice up on the apron trying to provide a distraction.
I wish they'd do more with Candice, but it sounds like her career's winding down.
Takes advantage with a kick to the knee of Dragunov.
She's
Smart strategy.
just hit 40, I think. And it sounds like she's, like, they're not going to use her the way I think she wants to get used. And she's doing backstage producing, like, she's learning how to produce segments and stuff now.
Just his game plan, his strategy in the middle of a matchup. You can throw Johnny off of his game, but he will find a way to get back on track.
Johnny, of course, in a
He should have gotten it made smaller, yeah. Yep. Dom's neck tattoo is so bad. Although, of all the people, it fits his character the best. The neck tattoo on Cody is just terrible.
Ooh, with a forearm to the face.
He's trying to go for the count-out victory. I don't get that.
While Gargano's often in his career given up a size differential, Johnny brings a wealth of
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she took a huge bump. Candice is a trooper. If you've ever seen her indie stuff, when she was on the indie scene, she took a kick to the face from the Young Bucks with a shoe covered in thumbtacks. She was covered in blood. Candice is, like, really, really talented and is a bump machine and will do anything. She is super, super solid. Yeah, she is really, really great. Wait, is there a photo of it? Can I bring a photo up? Let me see if I can find a photo of it. I paused it. Let me see if I can find it.
But as we've seen over the past several weeks, Ilya Dragunov, an absolutely relentless competitor.
Yeah, that's true, Kane. Candice LeRae.
Said on a number of occasions that he has no tolerance for failure. Again, looking for another suplex, and Gargano able to counter with a couple of elbows to the ear.
This is where my social media feeds have been flooded with Ilya Dragunov's training techniques recently, but no amount of training can prepare you for a short-handed, underhanded tactic like Gargano just pulled off.
And now a kick right to the face. Johnny Gargano, you mentioned earlier, a survivor.
Yeah, so this is it right here. I'm going to purposely not... There's a version without her tag team partner.
Answered the United States Open challenges. Chest looked like ground beef after the match from these chops from Dragunov.
Dragunov, of course, keeping the U.S. Open challenge alive that was made famous by...
Chelsea doesn't win. It's terrible booking. I agree. I want Chelsea to win.
Tradition that Sam very proudly carried on until he was dethroned by the Mad Dragon, who is now trapped in a modified abdominal stretch. Great strategy by Gargano.
Can I just not copy and paste the picture over? Apparently I can't. Making it more difficult for me.
And Dragunov, the United States champion, taking on Johnny Gargano here in this U.S. championship.
Yeah, maybe I would need to censor the blood. I don't know how that works. I've never had blood on the stream. Okay, just go look at it. I'll drop the link in.
United States Championship being defended for the 19th time in the year 2025.
Vicious headbutt from Dragunov, but Gargano staying in this fight.
Will we crown a new champion tonight? But Dragunov, who loves to get down and dirty, taking the...
Ignore the other wrestler with her. Her tag team partner has a troubled history.
Showing his resilience here against the champ.
Yeah, her partner at the time as a World Q's tag team, Joey Ryan, we don't talk about anymore because he's a nightmare. But Candice was a machine. This is like 12 years ago, I think. It says 4 years ago, but then that's 7 years ago. So I think that's 12. But yeah, she was great. Oh, Candice matches on the indies, very, very good to watch.
Dragunov describes himself. And now the champion with a big kick to the face of Gargano.
All right, so we'll end the Chelsea Green one. So we got 13 votes, and that's pretty good. Slight edge to Chelsea for winning. Slight edge to Chelsea. Let's do another one. Although I think this one's going to be way more lopsided.
He's taken classic strategies, the old school smash mouth style, and evolved it into something entirely different that we haven't seen in quite some time, if ever before.
And Dragunov going to head up to the top rope now. Gargano trying to drag himself back to his feet. And Dragunov now runs into a kick by Johnny. And Gargano now has an opportunity.
Ilya got a little bit overconfident, and Johnny made it pay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
What a kick to the back of the head of Dragunov. And Gargano's got an opportunity.
Poison Rana.
Cover by Gargano for the championship. And a kick out at 2 by Dragunov.
It's a great match.
That may have been Gargano's best chance right there.
What a combination. If this doesn't scramble your brains, I don't know what will. Perhaps the Poison Rana that followed immediately.
All right, so we got another poll for the main event.
And a headbutt. Back in live action.
Yeah, ignore Joey Ryan. He's not worth looking up. Hey, boss, quick question. Just grinding some MFP. What's the best way to do that? I've got some videos. I'm going to do a new one on the what I'm doing, but I'm focusing on Jey Uso 10, Undertaker, Elite Undertaker, and then Ichiban Hogan. Really depends upon the cards you have, though, Adam. According to Jamie, the dude. Yeah, apparently that is the case, so I don't know. That is the case. Johnny Wrestling's pretty cool. I love Johnny Wrestling. That's a huge senton. That looks like it hurt. But I would focus on Adam, the match 32 or Wilkie Tower 32 match 3, and just have somebody like a Heatwave Gunther, and then get your highest MFP characters on the left and right of him on the apron. If you don't have, like, that's your best setup to get started grinding. All right.
Went for the H-bomb, and it was countered by Gargano. Oh, and a big kick.
Let's give people all those grind cards. Yep.
And now Dragunov.
I didn't get anything from the glitch, so.
Slam dunking Gargano.
Absolutely vicious. And again, both athletes down. Dragunov stirring first. Making his way back to a vertical base. Gargano still trying to figure out what state he's in.
And look at this, went for the Constantine special again. And Candice.
Love Candice. She's great.
Ain't love grand.
Johnny had the official Ryan Tran distracted. And now Gargano with an opportunity. Oh, and a tornado.
I love that DDT.
Suicide dive turned into the DDT by Johnny Gargano.
That one just about caved.
Yes, there's a new locker code, Philly. It's not working properly, though, so I don't suggest you use it right now. What the fuck?
Oh, and Dragunov survives.
And that could be a heartbreaker for Johnny. Landing the tornado DDT on the outside.
It's a massive DDT.
By the one final beat inside the ring, and Candice.
Yeah, Candice is a machine.
And Gargano now getting frustrated as he kicks away at the champion Dragunov, but he's got the champ on the ropes. He needs to continue on the offense.
Yeah, Pink Diamond Aleister Black, if you have him.
Gargano has a gas tank. It takes a lot to tire Johnny out.
And Johnny gonna tried to launch himself, and Dragunov caught him with a kick and bounces Gargano off the turnbuckle.
This is gonna take a great deal.
Yeah, Indy Hartwell, if they could bring Indy, that's massive. H-bomb. That was massive. This dude's so good. Oh, yeah. I just don't want them killing their bodies. I think that's more... I want them to grow old and not feel like their bodies are falling apart like half the current modern... I guess not modern, but aging out wrestlers.
An unreal display of power with the superplex, followed up by the H-bomb. Good night, Gargano.
The spirited, valiant champion once again defends his title in an open challenge on SmackDown. That's right, 3 title defenses.
Interesting. I wonder if the MFTs show up now for that title. I feel like Tama Tonga wants it. Or maybe you get the MFTs coming in. Maybe, no. No, it's not going to be good for MFB at all.
Sure, no problem. Nick, look. I talked
Yes,
about this
Alistair,
last week. You saw
Galaxy,
what happened
Penta.
last week. Again, the MFT, it's a numbers game every week.
Yep.
All I'm asking, I know, I'm not cleared, I know. Let me just be out there for this match for Ray Phoenix. Let me just have his back. Please.
Sammy, look, I know it's killing you being on the sidelines, and I know you want to be there for your friends, and I know you want to get after it with the MFTs, but listen to me, you're not medically cleared. That means if you're out there at ringside...
Yeah, I think they're going to keep him for a while, especially because Sammy had a relatively short run with it.
...is focus on getting healthy. And Sammy, all due respect, I'm not asking.
Okay. All right, Nick. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to stand by and watch for much longer. All right?
Aleister Black's going to get screwed over by Drew. He's going to come out. Oh, maybe.
Sure, Truth.
We got R-Truth in here rocking some Ron Cena gear.
Is this how you picking my older brother, John Cena's last opponent?
Yeah.
His older brother?
Random for the last time is now tournament.
I want in.
I don't
Come on,
understand.
I need this.
Truth, I don't think you understand it.
I came in here to put my balls in your hand. I need this, Nick. Come on.
You don't understand. Your name's already...
I'd love for him to have Broken Dreams back.
You're in.
If that's how it is, you know what? I don't want my balls touching your balls anyway.
I don't know what just happened here.
I wasn't aware that the last time is now turned.
R-Truth is funny.
Bring your own balls.
Nonetheless, I cannot wait to find out how the SmackDown bracket is going.
Ron Cena, yeah.
From John
Yep.
Cena, who was once the champ, is here, to a new champ is here. Let's take you back to Saturday night's main
Was Corey a wrestler in NXT in the Indies? Yep. He actually held the tag team titles. Somebody in NXT. I don't remember who.
on the line. Jade Cargill goes head to head with the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton. The champ's left knee heavily taped out of the attack by Jade Cargill. The storm has
Yo, what's going on, MyFaction guy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're just checking out Raw, doing some, or Raw, SmackDown. We're doing some live reactions. I think he's actually cleared to return. He took that F5 from Brock Lesnar. So he's obviously taking bumps. I think he's cleared.
signs of the knee injury.
We've seen that happen, though, with other people.
By Stratton. Can she retain? Jade powers out at two.
I'm not sure she is good to go.
Already to a clothesline. How much does the champ have left?
Yo, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, Wayne. How was the stream, MyFaction guy? Did you get... How many weekly towers did he get done? I saw the amount that needed to be done there. There's quite a few. We tried a YouTube raid. Hey, I wish YouTube did stuff better like that. Not bad. How are you doing, my friend? How do you do a YouTube raid? I've never tried it.
Time is now. The brand new WWE Women's Champion will join us live next.
Settings. Let's crank him up to 45 seconds. We got the MFG and the MFR game in this. Yep. Decent, brother. Like 10 towers or something? That's not bad. That's not bad. I didn't know you could do a raid with YouTube. Is that new? Must be new. Well, I welcome anybody who's hit the stream. I really do appreciate that. We're going to be doing more. Yeah, you can raid on Twitch. I used to raid people on Twitch all the time. The one thing I don't like about YouTube streaming is you don't have all that functionality from Twitch, like that they do. And like, and move them to a different stream. So you're like, hey, you know what? We're going to go raid our friend Peter, and then Peter's going to get everybody from that who's in the chat and watching that stream into their stream. And it's like a big influx of people into somebody who's watching things. And it's really cool to be able to throw your stream to people and help them do that. And unfortunately, it's not really an option in YouTube. And to MyFaction guy's point, you have to do it DIY. There is a redirection thing. So you can redirect where it goes in the live streaming app here. If you go to edit, where I'm looking at like the stuff on it here, under customization, there's a redirect option. So, and as soon as the stream ends, it would then redirect people, I guess, to that. So that's like the best option for it. It's still not really usable. So, hey Nate, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a great Friday. I'm having a great Friday. Thank you so much, Harry. WW Vault. Yes, I saw that. They posted like a day or two ago, and I was like, I think they're just doing it to build on the buzz. It's not leading to anything. It's not a Viking raid. Don't worry. MFR safe from our raid. LOL. That is, yeah, it's great. And especially, yeah. It's really good because you can like throw it to somebody else, and then they, like, especially like when large streamers will do it, and they'll sometimes throw into smaller streamers. Then you got somebody who's like streaming with like 2 people on the stream or something, or 3 people, and all of a sudden they have 20 or 30 people, maybe more, that get to see them, and it allows some exposure. Yeah, raids do grow communities. I completely agree with that, Juggalo. I would like to see YouTube having more functionality like that. I hope they do it at some point. Champa looks pissed.
Sorry, guy's a psycho when he's good. See you up next time.
Can you believe that? Oh my god, mate, it's got to be so rough going out there for your
Uh-oh.
title match. 2 weeks in a row and getting shot down both times.
And your friend, your tag team partner, steals your opportunity. I mean, I guess that's what
We got Nathan Frazier and Axiom talking to the DIY here.
Oh yeah, jackass.
Yep, top ends isn't bad.
You're out here looking like the lost Backstreet Boy.
What do we have going on here? Is this the U.S. Championship match? No. It's Jay coming out. Yeah, they've got hype points. That's true. Top fan's still a thing. I'm just curious when they bring Bianca into this heel turn. Yeah, so we did hear about the code, Harry. So it's not working properly right now. They might have taken it down because it wasn't working. Technically, Woody found it in the files. They haven't even officially announced it. This is not officially announced. Just Woody found it early. And it's been going all over the internet since he found it. So I think they might have disabled it because it was giving people the wrong packs. Although, I got to be honest, those Hellfire Cosmetics looked great in the action. I almost wish I'd redeemed it so I could get the Hellfire Cosmetics because I want those. I have all the Hellfire cards now, so I don't need them. Do you think Bianca's turning? Not yet. I don't think so. They want to set up Bianca versus Jade coming up here in the near future, likely.
Y'all saw what happened to Tiffany, and that goes for every woman in that locker room.
Probably a heel. I think she was having fun with her heel run.
I'm that bitch.
Wow. Wow.
Well, when you look like that, you're
They brought that back.
carrying the title. You can do whatever you want.
So,
Jade Cargill
wow.
putting everybody on notice. The brand new WWE
Wow.
Women's
So in AEW, In AEW, they and we got Charlotte coming out for some reason. She used to call herself a bitch in AEW. And she actually, when she was the TBS champion, she nicknamed her time on the stream "That Bitch Show" for the TBS, for the TBS championship. So it's very interesting to see her take that. MyFaction guy, thank you so much for the sponsorship. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No fear from Cargill.
Where's... Well, Charlotte's having a match. Charlotte's in ring gear. Alexa isn't. Who are they fighting? It was a good promo. LOL. Yeah, that happens. Who are they fighting? Billy, Tiffany hurt her knees, so they had to take her. Oh, is that why they took the title? Tiffany's knees hurt? I don't know. If Jade's bringing that that energy, we're in a good shape for this Jade title run. That makes me happy to see that's the direction she's going, because that's what she's been missing.
Charlotte, Nia, live next.
Oh, it's Nia Jax. Okay. I can quickly get a poll in there. So I don't get commercials on YouTube either. So it's one of those things where it just hasn't been a thing for me. We need a good card for him. Yeah. Maybe something will come up at some point in the near future and one of the future sets decorated or something. Hope the SmackDown goes well. Last few shows have been total flop. They've been good. Oh, she's got the title. Good. I love her ring gear. It's very Latino themed.
Holidays do not count. Not in Canada. Oh, how convenient. With that ego of yours overlooking Julia, I think we already know how this match is gonna go.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Brad. Yo, Alex, what's going on? I'm the same way, Brad. Charlotte's been the best. Oh, Daria is Sonya's real name. Gotcha.
News flash dummies. I am gonna be the greatest SmackDown champion that you've ever seen. In fact, I already.
Yep, accidents happen.
No, keep it going. Say what
Hey, no, it's all good, Lewis. Glad you're here, my friend.
Yeah, because you keep on talking, I'm gonna stuff a hole through your chest.
No bueno.
No bueno.
We're busy. Adios. Bye. I know.
Girl, move.
Oh.
Look, I don't know why the hell she thinks it's cool to be running around here talking like this. Like, is it really necessary?
Uh-oh. B-Fab's about to be murdered.
Congratulations.
Not bad, Alex.
Girl, I do what I want. And if you got a problem with it, you can step up and get stepped on next week in that ring.
Bet.
B-Fab is literally going to get murdered next week.
All beating on her chest like
Sounds like B-Fab wants a piece of the champ.
B-Fab is going to be B-dead. I feel bad for the crowd who've had to listen to Charlotte's music for like 4 or 5 minutes at this point. Can I just say, I think Nia Jax's old music was better. Her old music was significantly better.
Well, you know, Corey, Nia's always miserable, but she's in a real bad mood tonight because of what happened last week on Friday Night SmackDown. Remember,
B-Fab is going to be RIP. Yep.
Nia last week thanks to a distraction by Charlotte.
Well, first of all, Nia Jax is not always miserable.
That is a bright green. You're not wrong.
I, for one, can't wait for the bell to ring because every time Jax and Flair step in the ring against one another, it is downright ugly. I cannot wait.
Yeah, there is a bit of history between these two.
Yeah, I was to say, there's a lot of history between these two.
In their career. Both former world champions.
Where in Canada are you? I'm in Southwest Ontario.
Jimmy John's. Order a toasted pizza sandwich at Jimmy John's.
Yeah, B-Fab's getting murdered next week.
Nia, two-time WWE champion, two-time tag champ, queen of the ring back in 2024. And
All right, let's see this out. Got to adjust the camera. I'm leaning back here so we can enjoy the show a little bit more. Move this out of the way. WWE needs to... I'm not even on... Like, Jim Johnson stuff was good, but I actually think CFO made some really, really good music. I think he was doing some better stuff than Jim Johnson near the end of his run. Because Jim Johnson has some good stuff, but near the end, he wasn't creating nearly as good stuff as he used to be making. And CFO's stuff was really good. But the Def Rebel stuff has been mostly terrible. I don't disagree. Oh my ass. No, it was not oh my ass, Philly. It was oh my hole. Or she was screaming about her hole, not her ass. I think it was my hole. It was really terrible. Yeah, the old theme was better. It had like a quote in front of it. It was just a better theme. Man, I'm trying to be excited for this, but it's hard to be excited for Nia and Charlotte. I've seen them fight so many times.
Big kick by Charlotte.
Nia definitely possesses game-changing power.
But Charlotte's better than she's been in a long time, so I don't know.
Head scissors takedown by Charlotte Flair. Follows it up with a drop kick into a kip up. And again, maybe just a bit off her game because of being in there with some of the strength of Nia.
Not to mention the fact that the Queen just had
Green on silver is kind of cool. Yeah, it looks good.
Nia bounced into the
We don't know. She just screamed "my hole" when she landed on there.
let's be honest. Charlotte
So is Michael Cole permanently SmackDown? Yeah, they moved the teams around a month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago. So Corey Graves and Michael Cole are on SmackDown, and you've got Wade Barrett and Joe Testatore on Raw. Joe's been phenomenal along with Wade. They've both been great. That was interesting.
I would agree with that, but it looks like Jax may be returning to form tonight.
I don't think so. I don't know why you put Nia Jax over here. She's got no momentum.
You know, Corey, the other problem is you got Charlotte and Alexa that are battling on so many different...
Yep, they should, apparently, Wayne. And people were getting them today, so it should be fine. You shouldn't have an issue there. Charlotte has opened up, and she's better person, better wrestler. And well, we'll find out, but I will say this pairing with Alexa, I didn't want it initially, but it's been good for her. And it's made me tolerate Charlotte more than I ever do, because I really like Alexa Bliss. I think Pat's in a weird situation where you need to have breaks from Pat. I think he can get a little too much sometimes. And so I think it's good to have him around in short runs. But I think Corey and Michael are really, really good. I just don't want to see Michael Cole go away when Pat comes back. That's my bigger issue there. Hey, Nate, when are you planning to do another group call with Kenny Baum and the others? I'm not sure, Harry. Something could be coming up as 2K26 gets closer, but I'm not sure the next one. Technically, I was just invited to that. I did not organize that. I was very much the small fish on the totem pole for that one. But I was really happy to be invited. So
Alexa picked up the win last week, but Nia Jax delivered a clothesline.
Who's better wrestler out of the Four Horsemen? We talked about this last week, but I think it's Sasha. Sasha's my favorite of the Four Horsewomen. Everybody's had their best match with Sasha. So, yeah, we've talked about this, but I've got Sasha number 1, Bayley number 2, Becky number 3, and then way far down is Charlotte at number 4.
Charlotte Flair's used to being able to dictate.
Oh, that was great. Great move by Charlotte.
But part of it's because the other 3 women have grown and evolved with their time. And Charlotte has hardly evolved within being, like she does the same thing over and over again. She's developed no personality. But once again, hopefully this team up with Alexa Bliss does something a little bit different. You can't stand Corey? Corey. Charlotte needs a new entrance and should get rid of the robes. I don't disagree with that. They're just really trying to focus on like what her dad did. So
And it can bite you, just like she's doing now as she drove Flair into the barricade.
To be fair, I don't like the way that guy looks either. He seems like a bad guy.
How would you know that? By looking at him.
Exactly. You just need to look at him. You can just
I don't think she's over push, Philly. I just think she's a draw for these companies.
And Nia back into the ring. And just having her way now with Charlotte.
Oh, this thing? It's just a basic watch.
As cocky as they come, but Nia can back it up. And Charlotte trying to fight back against Nia Jax, who's dominated most of this matchup.
They're trying to chop down a Sequoia.
Charlotte into the corner, out to the apron. Big boot to the face of Nia.
How's SmackDown going? It's pretty good. It's not been bad. Nothing amazing yet. The Jade Cargill promo was really good. Very quick, but very good. Sets the pace for her run. Great match with Ilya Dragunov and Johnny Gargano. That was really good. Her chops do not look like her dad's chops.
misses wildly there. And nice move by
The only women wrestler currently I don't like is Tiffany. Her being a face is just weird to me. Yeah. She seems like a better heel for sure.
Into the clothesline, takes down Jax. This is where Charlotte's at her best.
Man, if you guys are watching this, are you guys getting blackouts on the screen too, or is it just me? It's like blacking out every other second here.
Making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
You've never liked Bianca? I would like to see a heel run from Bianca. We've never gotten that. I do like Bianca, but we need that heel run. But from her class, like Rhea and Io from NXT, I'd much rather Rhea or Io. Okay, so it's not just me. I wonder why they were doing that. Maybe there was a wardrobe malfunction or something I missed. Okay, so it's not just me.
Flair missed with the big boot. Oh, the sit-out powerbomb by Jax. And Charlotte survived.
That was never going to win. Bianca was... Yeah, she was a heel in NXT. I'd just like to see her do it on the main roster. That's fair. Yeah, so maybe it was a wardrobe malfunction.
What do I have left in the arsenal to topple the queen?
So we're going to end the poll here, by the way. We got Charlotte overwhelmingly at 94%, which is not a surprise. Who do you think will win the Women's Royal Rumble? Either Bianca... I think it'll be either Bianca or Liv Morgan. So, I don't know. But I hope it's not Bianca. Because she's already run, and we had a repeat winner last year, and it should be somebody new. Winning the Rumble, who hasn't won it before. I'd be okay with Liv if they give the women's title to Roxanne. I think they need to put the women's title on Roxanne then. And then have Liv come back to win the title from Roxanne. That's kind of my thought on it. But then if I'm looking at other women to win the Rumble, I'd like to see Roxanne win the Rumble. Julia, Stephanie Vecchio. Oh, I think it's more likely. It's more likely Money in the Bank for her, but we already talked about her, and we'll see her later in the show. Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green would be super fun as a Royal Rumble winner. And having her win it, like they talked about on Unreal, but like having her win it because two people eliminated her themselves and she's like the last one in the match would just be so Chelsea. And I think it would be fun. But people love Chelsea. What do we got going on here? Is Lash Legend getting called up to work? What? So Lash Legend hated Nia Jax. They had a fight on NXT like a month and a half ago. Well, we were wrong on this one. So that's Lash Legend. She's from NXT. She was on SmackDown last year with Jakar Jackson before she was let go in like a tag team mode. But Nia and Lash had a fight on SmackDown, which kind of went, or on NXT, which went all over NXT. But it's an interesting transition to bring her in like this with their history. Are they like going to get into the ring together? Apparently they're best friends now. They hated each other like a month and a half ago. Although Lash lost a match on NXT a while back, or last week, and I think that might have been her swan song on NXT then, putting over Kendall Gray. So that's interesting. Maxine Dupree for the Rumble. I don't know if they do Maxine Dupree winning the Rumble. They need to get a mid-card title on her first. Sorry. No, don't worry about it, man. They should have Chelsea win that way. Yeah, that would be super fun. Although they can't now because they've spoiled it.
Will his opponent be?
So it looks like we have a new women's tag team with Lash Legend and Nia Jax. They're actually building up the women's tag team division all right. They just need to make sure they have names and they're not just like Nia Jax and Lash Legend. Like they need a name like the Beefy Bruisers or something. Probably a better name than that. Yeah, it could be, but they've also got the Kabuki Warriors on the main on Raw as well. They're doing a good job with building these women's tag teams up. Yeah, you're not wrong, K-Dog. That really did mess a whole bunch of things up. Becky just called her on the Raw takeover. Yeah, I think they'll fight. I just don't know if she'll win the IC title off Becky. I'd like it, but I don't know. How long does it take you to get to 1 million MFP with your method? I don't know, like a week or two? Probably. If you're doing 100K a day, then 10 days. Are they setting Maxine up to beat Becky? Maybe. Beefy Bruisers is hilarious. There's EO2, yep. So we got a lot of options.
My final opponent isn't going to be handpicked. It's going to be hard-earned. To everyone seizing this opportunity.
Now Trick Williams alone in NXT since his woman. Yeah, I was going to say, they're going to be calling Trick up soon too. He's going to lose to Ricky Saints here, and then they'll put him up. They're going to have this last man standing match or whatever it is. And they'll win, and he'll win the... and he'll move up. Okay, so we're going to get our SmackDown nominations for the next 4. So this will be half the tournament announced. We got to have somebody not from this company. I'm going to put money on Joe Hendry, Matt Cardona, or Jeff Hardy. Those are my people from outside the company.
Between 2 of the most decorated WWE superstars of all time.
The Miz. Yeah.
Grand Slam champion The Miz takes on main event.
Jey Uso? Okay. Sure. Yep.
The second matchup will be between the megastar.
Okay, so we got LA Knight. They got to throw a surprise in here.
And the name that is in my head.
This has got to be a surprise.
You know what? I think I'm going to keep this one a surprise.
Huh.
Come on, Aldous, tell us who it is. How is that fair?
LA Knight versus... Okay, so that tells me that this is somebody coming from another company. Let's start a poll. I don't think it's either, Brad. Edge is still under contract with AEW. That's just not going to happen. Y2J, I don't think is out of his contract yet. He's got to wait a little bit. Is this Candace? No, Julia. Never mind. So, yeah, we're getting Julia versus Chelsea Green. Don't know why she needs Kiana James. Who is the mystery opponent? Matt Cardona, Joe Hendry, Jeff Hardy, or Gunther. All right. So I just put a poll up. Who's going to be the mystery opponent? Who do you think Cena's final will be? I want it to be Roman. So, Wayne, I've talked about this. I want Dom. Dom needs to be his final opponent. Whoever it is needs to be somebody who needs to be put over. I don't think Roman's that person. I think Dom makes the most sense to me. People are saying Gunther, and Gunther's the one to win it. I don't love that idea just because, like, Gunther doesn't need it. Gunther doesn't need to win this match. So, like, he doesn't need to beat John Cena. He's already made. He's a world champion. He doesn't need that on his resume, where Dom's a future world champion, and him or Braun Breaker are the two that I think need to be that final opponent for Cena, like, as the future of the company. Well, and that's why I'm saying, Philly. I think this mystery person, I was saying it when they were getting there, that they needed to make a decision on, like, it needs to be one of the people from outside the company that they're talking about. It won't be somebody currently tied up with AEW. So yeah. So that's why I think, like, Joe Hendry's probably the most likely, but I'd love for it to be Matt Cardona. Keep in mind, John Cena shouted Matt Cardona out during the Pipe Bomb promo. So, they need to do something to Julia. I can't agree with you more, Brad. That's why I'm like, almost take the title off Julia right now. Get it on Chelsea, because Chelsea's entertaining. And figure out what you're doing, Julia, and how to use her, because what you're doing isn't working right now. I know you're not playing tonight. I was wondering what so next Friday, Richard, we'll get the Hellfire cards in the market, and the prices will drop. So next Friday. Can a King just want to pop up and finally say, got one of the women's bosses to pop up. Nice. We did 3 runs yesterday and only pulled one of the new women's matches. So haven't had much luck, but hopefully we'll get some more tickets so we can do that. I think it's going to be Dom versus Ray at Survivor Series. Very likely could be. El Grande Americano. I don't think it'll be El Grande Americano. They did. Just isn't cutting it. Now they did give us some for the boss battle this week, so hopefully they continue to do that with the live events at least and get us more tickets that way. But we need more tickets, and we need a lot more. All right, are we coming back? Okay, so let's get an explanation for this team.
Lash legend and Nia, for as many times as you faced Charlotte Flair, I don't think anyone could have predicted that ending. Can you tell me how this pairing between you two came about?
Kathy, did you have those glasses on while you were watching that match? I clearly would have beaten Charlotte. But you know, teaming up with Lash, it was so hard, you know, because we're not really friends, we're more like allies. Well, Alexa and Charlotte said I needed to find a friend, and joke's on them, I found a friend. I had a friend. I faced Lash on an NXT, and she is a formidable adversary, and I know she's a badass. That's why she's my friend. And can Alexa or Charlotte say that their friend is a former NCAA world record holder? Take it away, Lash.
That's right. Thanks, my girl. Clearly, if you didn't know, I'm Lash Legend, the one and only bougie bully. And based on what I just did to Alexa, clearly I'm everything I say I am. And best believe we're going straight to the top, okay? And tonight was just the beginning.
Okay, well, that's our explanation. Newfound respect for them from their fight. Imagine if it's Kane or the Hurricane. I'd love her to be the Hurricane. Yeah, Lash is tall. She's huge. I've got a signed Hurricane shirt upstairs from Shane Helms. He signed it when he was in London here like 20 years ago for me. One of my favorite shirts. So I'd be cool with but Kane's not coming back. Kane's not in shape. Oh, Chelsea Green, let's pledge our allegiance. I don't know if I'm supposed to salute her, but that's what I'm doing. Hot mess. I love her Mexican themed gear. She needs to be world champion this year. And like 2026. I don't think it'll be Roman Reigns. They've had enough matches between Cena and Roman. And once again, Roman's a part-timer. Oh! Ethan Page is going to get involved and give her the U.S. title. Oh, I'm so excited to have Ethan Page on SmackDown. This is so good.
This could be a landmark night. So this is the reason that Chelsea's dressed in the colors of the Mexican flag and trying to speak Spanish in the locker room. You don't learn Spanish over
I love her throwing it right at the camera.
You're the voice of AAA and you don't know 3 words in Spanish. That's not true. I know a couple.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. I love Shane Helms when he was in WCW Sugar Shane, when he was part of 3 Count and then had his run and finished the WCW as a Cruiserweight champion.
So if she wins tonight, maybe the airplanes will start flying again? I would bet money that'll be the case. And here we go, Chelsea and Julia for the Women's United States Championship.
I really want Chelsea to win this match.
And Julie will follow it up on her own. Nice headlock takedown by the champ.
All right, we'll end the poll here, but Joe Hendry is winning by 43%. Matt Cardona is 29%. Speaking of Chelsea Green. I think Julia should lose the belt, then go to Raw. Yeah, they should do something with Julia. I think Chelsea's a... No, Brad. She's paying homage to her Mexican fans as she's the new AAA mixed tag team champion. Her and Ethan Page won them this week. They have so much good chemistry.
I don't know, Cole. I don't get paid for this. You get paid. An appeal by Julia to Green into the corner. And Julia dominating here in the early going of this matchup.
All right. Come on, Chelsea. I really hope Paige gets involved and gets to win the title. I'd be super okay with that. I don't know how they do it, but I'd be super okay with it.
Julia separated. Look at getting involved, Kiana James. And now Alba Fire from her secret purpose will take out Kiana. And Julia now with a kick to the back of the head of Fire.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. I met Hurricane back in 2003. He was the coolest dude. Yes! Chelsea Green is the new U.S. champion. This is so good. Amazing. She is now the most reigns with the Women's U.S. Championship. Nobody deserves this more than Chelsea Green. She is literally the best. That was so good. Yes, Chelsea Green's never been creamed like that before in her life. Yes, it was very, very funny. Matt Cardona had something to say about it. Oh, I'm so excited that she won the belt. I feel bad for Julia, but I think that's the right decision. And so, like, they can do something with that title now.
He's still walking around. The Wyatt Six, they got something that belongs to
I was so excited. I'm so glad she won.
Ilya Dragunov. Yeah. He's got something that belongs to this family. We are going to take it back.
What's the deal with War Games? What's the War Games match this year?
We got this. But tonight it's about the big man. You. Go out there, make a statement, smash him, and show everyone not to ever disrespect my family again. Do you understand me? Let's go.
Oh. Well, I think the Wyatt family is going to get involved here. Or the Wyatt Six. One of the fans made a meme adding Macro. Yes, I did see that. They should Kiana turn on Julia and make her face. I don't know. Oh, make Julia face. Yeah, I think that'd be a good call. Odd that they had heel versus heel. It happens. Sometimes you need to do it to move the belts around. Yeah, I think that's where they're going with it. But at one point, I thought it might be the MFTs versus the Wyatt Six. That was quick. But they tied in Kiana James causing it. So it's time to celebrate in the streets across America and Canada. You know what? You know what I'll say? Chelsea Green winning that U.S. championship makes up for the Blue Jays losing the World Series in Game 6. So, completely makes up for it. War Games will be Wyatt 6 versus MTs. And see, that's what I'm saying. That could be possible. You got your two teams of 4, I guess 5 with the... 5 with the MFTs. And wait. Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis. Hey, you got 5 with the Wyatt 6 too. You can do 4 and 4 or 5 and 5 with them. Yeah, I think they just need to figure out what they're doing with Ray. They were doing something with Ray with Andrade, and it kind of got, it kind of like just didn't go anywhere. And then Andrade, you know, Andrade himself. I'm looking forward to Blood and Guts more than War Games. I'm never a big AEW guy, Deadly, but I can understand that. I would have liked to see War Games happen in NXT this year with a team TNA versus team NXT. It's too bad that it's exclusive to the main roster because it was an NXT thing. And now it's everywhere. Like now it's just main roster. But I thought TNA versus NXT in a War Games match would have been really fun. If we can get an Ultimate X match on NXT, I think that would be awesome. If they could do an NXT pay-per-view for the X Division Championship with like TNA and NXT wrestlers, I think that could be a lot of fun. They at least have stories going into it. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you do 5 for Wyatt 6 versus Solo Sikoa for Team Wyatt, my picks are the Howdy, Gacy, Rowan, Dexter, and Sami Zayn. Yep. Triple K sucks at booking. His booking's not terrible, Deadly. I do think he's got other pressures for booking than Tony Khan has, but MFT's... You know what? I disagree with you there, Richard. So the face paints, maybe you are aware, maybe I'm just... For anybody who's unaware, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, when they were with New Japan, were the Gorillas of Destiny, it's part of the Boat Club, and would wear that face paint. So I like the face paint on the Gorillas of Destiny, and Tala Tonga's looks good as well. Or Hikuleo as he was in New Japan. I don't know if I love it for JC Mateo. He's kind of going for a skull look. And I would have rather JC Mateo not be part of the MF And Haku did. Yep, Haku managed them. That's their dad. Their father's Haku. You think 2K26 will have Ultimate X in a 4-sided ring? I don't think it'll have Ultimate X, but a 6-sided ring? No way. They're not changing the ring.
I'm sorry that happened. Dude, how are you friends with her? I don't know. Thank you.
How are you friends with her? Oh, Asuka.
The Kabuki Doctors.
The Kabuki Warriors at it again. You know what? I'm going to give them credit. They're building storylines currently around... they're building storylines around... like the women's titles, and they're having... like stuff going on about it. So, I will...
Ray Phoenix is in for peril.
Yeah, if they could do a 6-sided ring, that'd be cool. I think we'll get TNA in the game. I think it doesn't make any sense to not have them in there.
The monstrous Tonga set to go one-on-one with Ray. Wait a minute.
They could add a 6-sided ring. I just don't. I think adding a 6-sided ring changes the way the game works. I don't know if they can do that.
The targets of MFT in recent weeks, as has Ray Phoenix, and now Phoenix and Tonga. And what this does is really even things up now for Ray Phoenix, despite the fact Solo still hanging out here at ringside.
Yeah, Phoenix definitely needs to keep an eye on Solo Sikoa, but look at the luchador trying to take flight, but stop dead in the air.
Yeah, look at the power now. Tala, well, momentarily, as Tonga is sent into the ring post, and Ray Phoenix took advantage of a golden opportunity that was handed to him. Tonga certainly.
Yeah, I meant 6, but Nate knew I meant Delaware. Yep. I got you, Wayne. I got you.
AAA Mega Champion, the same title held by Dirty Dom. But I don't know if Phoenix has ever encountered someone quite like Tala Tonga.
And the bell finally rings, and we're underway with this matchup, and Ray Phoenix has the upper hand here. Well, had the upper hand in the early going. And there's
I need a picture of Chelsea holding the U.S. Championship with... I'm putting a tweet out about Chelsea because I love her so much. I need to see... Yeah, there it is.
One of the scariest aspects of Tala Tonga is how relatively new he is in this industry. Tala Tonga was just really finding himself, gaining his footing in Japan before he arrived in WWE.
Oh, there he just pancakes Ray Phoenix. And you're right, Tala Tonga won a couple of championships in Japan before deciding to return to the United States to help out his brothers. Of course, his brothers Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. His dad, the legendary Haku.
They need to bring Haku back.
Toughest individual to ever step foot in a ring.
Oh, and a big boot drives Phoenix back to the barricade, and this man is massive.
The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Solo Sikoa, as we take another look. Sikoa knew what he was doing when he assembled the MFTs.
And again, I think Solo Sikoa, in a weird way, is able to fly under the radar. People forget how much Solo was able to learn from...
Man, I'm so happy. You know what? Nothing else could happen tonight in wrestling, and Chelsea winning that title makes me so happy. She's the best at casket matches. It's true. Chelsea's really good at the casket match. That's true. Yeah, Haku getting a Hall of Fame induction would be well deserved, actually. Like he put didn't Haku come back and tag team? Not really. He was back in the WWE for a spell as Haku, because after they had bought WCW, because of he was in WCW, he was Meng, MENG, And he was actually like one of the first big threats to Goldberg. They kind of built him up as a monster. So
Yeah, no doubt about it. Ray Phoenix wanted to avoid exactly this. Phoenix thought, I'm going to start this match off red hot, lightning fast, and hope that the Giant can't keep up with me. But as Talatonga's showing us, he absolutely can.
And Phoenix looking to use his quickness, but that may be a moot point.
man, I'm so glad Chelsea won there. I don't care anymore. This has been a good episode of SmackDown, but that really made it really, really strong. I guess I should put a poll for this match, but I didn't know it was coming, and I don't necessarily care about it as much. Haku teamed with Rikishi, the Usos' dad, the Tonga Kid. But that was before. That's before they were Haku and Rikishi. Maybe he was Haku at the time. But it was before he was Rikishi. I don't think they teamed up after that. Haku and Andre were the Colossal Connection. Yep. Haku's a monster, and he should be in the Hall of Fame. That would be a really good call. And he deserves it. And his sons are there now, so it makes it really easy to put him in.
Phoenix trying to fight back. Tremendous heart in Ray Phoenix. Will it be enough to propel him to a win tonight?
Fans trying to rally. Good God.
That shoulder tackle turned.
Did he? Okay. Well then, maybe at the time I just didn't know that.
The WWE fans, and there's the Solo applauding, big smirk on his face. He knows what he has here in Talatonga. Well, Solo may never have to get his hands dirty again. Think about that. We'll sit at ringside and watch the rest of the MFTs destroy everybody on SmackDown.
Dream, right? Be the shot caller.
So we got a Latch Legend call up tonight. Means Trick's going to be coming up soon. I think Trick finishes his current NXT run with Ricky Saints, and then joins the main roster as a tag team with Carmelo. Yep, you're right, Charger. Do you think Chapter 6 of the Island will continue into the next game? No, they'll do something fresh for the next game. I don't even think it'll be the Island. I don't think the Island makes sense for the next game. And the Island of Relevancy, they need to get something a little more evergreen, which they can use continuously. In my case, I would just do like the Performance Center and have like all your wrestlers and like a neighborhood around the Performance Center. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking will happen. We get a Trick and Carmelo reunion when they get called up. I think that's where they're likely going, Devin. Wonder if Sean Ross Sapp has any indication about who this mystery person is. You know what that means? It means we're going to have to be here next week.
Phoenix went for the springboard and he ran into a wall.
Means we're going to have to be here next week.
Loving what he sees here at ringside.
Not surprised. Not even a little bit.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Hey, let's not forget, Ray Phoenix wanted this match.
We need crossplay. God, that better be in 2K26. Not having crossplay is a nightmare. They need to fix that. 100%. That's like my top thing on the list of... That was really good. I love the flip from Ray there.
Our official Jason Ayers.
It's the weekly thing. Don't fight it. Yeah, I think so. I think we have to keep this going. I don't know. I've been having fun. Let me know what you guys think. Zilla Fatu. Didn't they release Zilla Fatu, or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? I don't think it'll be Zilla Fatu. Isn't he part of MLW or another organization? I can't remember. Or maybe one of them got let go recently.
That kick swatted away. That one might have broken Phoenix's ankle. But somehow Phoenix able to
Nice super kick. Super high extension.
Phoenix into the corner. Springboard off the rope, kick to the face.
I love that too.
Now breathtaking offense of Ray Phoenix. If he can string a few more offensive maneuvers together, he can get back into this fight.
He may have. I thought he was going.
You think an Oba could show up in the Rumble? Yeah, that's very, very possible.
And perhaps he still was looking for a sunset flip. Not going to happen.
Yeah, I agree with that, King. No question about that. Give me tickets, give me tokens, give me a pack and a deluxe pack. That would be perfect. The LA Knight birthday bash at least gave us tokens, but then a whole bunch of MFP, which didn't make sense. Like 3,000 MFP was the second highest, and 3,050 MFP was the highest. Lance and Noah. Okay, that's who I'm thinking of.
Phoenix with another kick right between the eyes of Talatonga. And Ray Phoenix, who's been put through the ringer here tonight, looking to somehow have a last gasp effort. Oh, there it is.
I love that move. That's really good.
Back up to his.
Ray Phoenix does things that normal humans should not be able to do.
The luchador perch, target acquired. Oh, and a big cross body. Lateral press on Tonga. And a kick out.
What did I thought there was a Fatu or a Noah with a TNA Slammiversary event with former Enzo Amore from another company that they kind of invaded. What am I thinking of?
Up to the top rope, Ray Phoenix gonna fly. Oh, caught by Talatonga. Picked him out of midair.
That was awesome. That was really good.
Forget about it. Forget it. And Tonga not through yet.
Are they gonna let Tala? They want to turn Talatonga into a monster. He wins here. The thing is they're trying to build up to something. So they need Talatonga to win because of what they're building to. And Ray's not currently in the plans for that. And that's something with the Wyatt 6 coming up. I do expect we'll see the Wyatt 6 somewhere here. Shamulata. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I thought Sammy wasn't coming out. He's not medically cleared. Sammy's not medically cleared.
Clear earlier tonight, but Sammy couldn't stand in the back. He came out with a weapon to protect Ray Phoenix.
Sammy's over. He's winning the Rumble this year. Sammy's going to win the Rumble this year. I have a Sami Zayn shirt. The one that says Sami Uso, but then they taped over the Uso with Zayn.
This issue between Zayn and Solo Sikoa and the MFT far from over. And let's not forget, not just Sami Zayn, but Ray Phoenix, Shinsuke Nakamura, the Motor City Machine Guns, the MFTs also with the Wyatt 6 lurking in the shadows. Things are about to explode here. Familiar territory for Solo and crew to be the hunted, which is the case when it comes to the Wyatt 6 and the other crew. Next week, Friday night SmackDown will be in the capital city of New York State, Albany, and what
Albany
we have, including our brand new WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill.
Wait a second.
Will be in action earlier on tonight. She got into it backstage with BFAB.
So we got Jade versus BFAB next week. We're getting into the main event here in a second.
Earlier tonight, LA Knight, the megastar, will go one-on-one in a first-round match for the last time his now tournament against an opponent to be named later. Is it? Aldis, please tell us.
Who is it?
And on the other side of the tournament, how about this? The former world heavyweight champion, main event, Jey Uso, goes one-on-one with one of John Cena's greatest rivals, the A-lister, The Miz. It's all going down next Friday in Albany on SmackDown. Let's check in now with Kathy Kelly.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. I'm here with The Miz. And
Oh, we got The Miz, and he's awesome. Sammy versus Cody at 42. That could be good.
None other than Jey Uso. But before we talk about that, I do want to address the payback that you gave to Carmelo Hayes.
You thought me hitting Carmelo Hayes with the skull crushing finale was payback? Perspective. Kathy, a reminder of exactly what I'm capable of, because everyone seems to forget that everything I touch becomes important. The Intercontinental Championship, I made prestigious talk shows, I make must-see. Carmelo Hayes,
Yep.
I made him relevant. I beat John Cena in the main event.
I love
of
Kathy Kelly.
WrestleMania, which should make our final match inevitable. But then now there's some sort of farewell tournament that he announces, opening the door for NXT Outsiders rookies like it's some sort of open tryout at the Performance Center. There shouldn't even be a tournament, especially when his final opponent is staring you right in the face. Now,
I don't think it'll be Miz.
Jey Uso, who's full of emotion, fire, and passion. Everything he does is a highlight. Highlights fade. Legacies don't. And that's where I live.
Sammy with the Mick Foley shirt. Could be.
I will win this tournament. The critics will cry. The internet will whine. But the headline will read, The Miz beat John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania.
We need that persona, LOL. It could happen if they did another alter ego box. That was fun, and they haven't used those personas from last year. Yeah, with the wrestlers dressed up as other wrestlers.
The action back here on SmackDown.
It is time for our main event.
Okay, we got main event. Here comes Aleister Black and Zelina. Can't call her Vega anymore. Her last name's disappeared. I mean, the internet cries a lot. That's fair. I'm glad these two get to work together now. Carmelo says, yeah, that could be possible. And this will be a good match, but somebody's going to cost Aleister Black. Here's the problem. They don't want to have Aleister lose cleanly.
Against the WWE Champion Cody Rhodes next.
Yeah, we'll see how many copyright strikes they get tomorrow once this video goes through YouTube's system. I'm curious how many show up as an issue. I kind of wish I bought that John Cena hat at the same time when I got the shirt and the shirt and the thing from the Elimination Chamber, the towel. I don't... Damian Priest makes the most sense, but also this feud will never end. I don't know if they did or didn't. Apparently, Zelina and Aleister Black wanted one I did. Well, number one, it's Blue Jays coded, which is good, and that made me like it just for that. But also, it's the night he went heel. I think that means a lot. Even though the heel turn did not work out in the long run, I think the way everybody wanted it to. It's just kind of like one of those things where I could have been at Elimination Chamber, and I went to SmackDown because I was jobless, still trying to find a job. But the Elimination Chamber is just so much more expensive than SmackDown, so I took my boys to SmackDown. His Celtics team's Boston one looks good. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be in Boston. They need to keep these two on TV as Chelsea Green and Ethan Page as a unit. I'm just seeing a picture on Twitter here of them holding their belts together, and they need to keep them as a unit on SmackDown. He just needs to move up to SmackDown. Boston is his next appearance? Okay. I know Cena wanted his last match to be there, but Boston didn't want to pay the money for it. All right, let's get what I know is going to cause me a copyright issue, and they're going to have to edit this out, but I don't care. Let's all do it together when we have to get there. You know what I'm saying. They can keep it on for a little bit. Adrenaline in my soul. Out of control. Do it all again. Beat. Up to zero. Up to blow. I'm so bad at words. We'll just do it together, guys. What? Oh. So I think they should keep the North American title on for a little bit when he gets called up. It kind of fits the whole thing now. So his last appearances are Boston, Madison, MSG, Madison Square Garden, Survivor Series, and Saturday Night Main Event. So, well, they're coming. My kid's crying. Cody's the best. Yeah, Cody should have never believed that.
Who would be the next contender for his coveted championship? Aleister Black wasn't going to wait for the opportunity. He came out and demanded it. This could backfire spectacularly for the American Nightmare. Because if Cody isn't careful, Black will turn your lights out in the blink of an eye.
Which band? It's Down Straight. It's the same one who does the music for Dolph Ziggler's old theme, the Miz's theme, Alex Riley's theme, Say It To Your Face, which was really good. Matt Cardona's redo of Radio that they had a few years ago back. And his new current theme on the Indies. They did a theme for Chelsea Green on the Indies too, which she didn't keep when she came back. But she had a theme as well when she got released a few years ago. And it was by Down Straight as well. They're very versatile group. Today should be Chelsea Green Day. I mean, yeah. Brittany Baker, DMD. God, Britt needs to come back. And if it's in NXT or SmackDown or Raw, like, I don't think she needs to be in NXT. She just needs to be on television. I miss Britt Baker. Did she? Was hers down straight? I didn't think it was down straight. Maybe it was. I don't remember lyrics, but that doesn't mean it wasn't down straight. Yeah, I don't think he's going to win the world title, so I don't know what the push would be. I think that's the bigger issue. I don't think he's going to win the title.
Face first goes Aleister Black. And to your point about the pace, Aleister's a competitor who's not afraid to push the pace. Aleister can even fly a little bit when need be. But his bread and butter, what brought him to the dance, is his striking ability, which is second to none.
And up and over went Cody. Went for an arm.
Is there any I'm missing here? Notable themes that came to play. Here comes the show. Oh yeah, they did do it for Britt Baker. The Epic. Okay, never mind then. But it looks like I got most of the themes. So yeah, the Doctor will see you now. It's a good theme. It's one of the better AEW themes, so that makes sense. I wonder if she owns that theme. Or if AEW, Tony Khan owns that theme. I'd be very curious. Not that Triple H would want to bring it back. So we're in the last commercial break. But at least it's ticking down on its own. Yeah, Aleister and Ilya would be really good, actually. That would be a really good run.
It can disorient you. It throws off your balance. A knee strike to the chin or the temple. And that can totally throw your game plan off and out the window. And that's what Aleister Black's relied on for most of his career. His ability to do that to the opposition. Black is so cold and calculated from bell to bell. Oh, surgical precision in his striking. Cover here. And Aleister, to your point,
1 o'clock, Charger. We have it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I think the event goes live at 11, but it's just too early for me to do. So we'll be doing 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know you're West Coast.
Still seeking his first singles championship on either Raw or SmackDown.
First former NXT champion.
And Black right now taking over, but Cody gonna back him to the corner.
It would have been neat if they had referenced their history in AEW, but I don't think Triple H wants to touch that.
With his wife, Zelina, has unleashed something different in Aleister. It's unlocked part of his psyche that maybe was clouded. He sees clearly now, and the future looks great for Aleister Black.
But also, you've got a very formidable person.
Just saw a tweet from Sean Ross Sapp saying that Edge was never in consideration for a match with John Cena because he can't be.
Black knows that a snapmare isn't going to beat Cody Rhodes, but the cover, and the subsequent kick out exhausts you. Cover. These repeated quick covers by Black, they're forcing Cody to exert extra energy. Every time you have to kick out, every time you have to get your shoulders off the mat, it takes a little bit of gas out of your tank.
What does a loss tonight for Cody do?
Catastrophic, Cole. This is the flag bearer here on Friday Night SmackDown. The undisputed
This is so good.
champion. If Cody gets defeated tonight, that pokes all types of holes in his claim to being the best.
Power slam by Cody. Cover now.
I've seen Randy Orton does that scoop slam so much better.
Frustrating for the American Nightmare.
I think he added that to his repertoire because of Randy.
Contact is still a result of Zelina Vega on the outside.
And don't forget the slap earlier tonight as well, which really set Cody off. And big went for the kick. Cody gonna roll up Black here.
I don't watch AEW, but is Edge a full-time wrestler over there? Full-time-ish. He'll come up and then disappear and then come up and disappear. He was injured for a while. Nice, Devin. Congrats. He's off right now because he's filming a TV show. Percy Jackson or something, I think. But yeah, that's so Edge is like full-time-ish, I would say.
Well, you mentioned before how dangerous he is with his martial arts background. His hand and feet are both lethal weapons.
This match is going to have to end soon because they're getting close to 10. Can't wait to get Drew 10 tomorrow. Yeah, same here. I've got 3 matches to do to get to that match because I've still got to finish the Cody 95 match because I was holding off on it. Then I got to do the 2 penultimate numbers game matches to get the 2 pieces for Drew, and then we got to get Drew, and then we do Drew versus Drew, and then we're going to take him for a run in Faction Wars. See how much MFP we can get out of him. Yeah, it looked good. Disaster kick. I really like the flip after that disaster kick. That looked good. Yeah, Percy Jackson. I thought it was Percy Jackson. Okay.
Thinking that might have been it for Aleister Black. And now Cody starting to build a rally in the home of the Swamp Rabbits. The what? The Swamp Rabbits, the hockey team here in Greenville. Oh. And Cody with the crossroads.
Oh, I like that. Into the knee.
Oh, wow, what a kick to the ankle, dropping Cody. And another one. Good night. Cover on the champ and a kick out by Rhodes at 2. A rare glimpse.
Man.
Emotion on the face of Aleister.
I'm ready for Drew versus Drew tomorrow. Can I get more MFP so I can be ready for the prices to go down next Friday? 100%. That's where I think everybody's at. I've got 200K booked in tokens that I'll be purchasing, trying to start clearing out the market. Clear anything in Superstar Series 4 I haven't cleared out yet. And then anything from Super Pack 2 and Super Pack... Well, there's one card in Super Pack 3 for the 300 tokens I'm missing. But then, like, a bunch of cards in Super Pack 2 to get those 800 from there. I think I leave SummerSlam to see if Infinites come to the market before I try and clear the SummerSlam 2 out, because I'm missing those. But when we finish this game this year, I'll have most of the game, the Dexter Lumis match is miserable. Cody counters everything. Cody was super countery that match, 100%. Oh, that was a good knee.
And the German suplex stacks him up, jackknife and a kick out at 2. What a fantastic sequence of offense from Aleister Black.
Also, Dexter Lumis isn't that fun to use as a wrestler. I think him and Joe Gacy were bad picks. They're just not fun to play as. Joe Gacy's worse. I had to take him out of the ring and do the clothesline from Hell's outside the ring. How long does it take you? 2 hours to get 100K? Just over 2 hours, probably. Like 2 hours and like 20-ish minutes. Both men are down. We are 3 minutes away from the show having to be over. So they gotta do something here. There will be a screw finish. Because, no, McIntyre's in. There he is. Wow, so Drew appeared all in white as the savior and took out the referee. He's pissed. Gacy's not going to KO match. Yep. Drew killed the ref, yeah. Who's coming out? Oh, Damian Priest. Are we setting up a tag match for next week? We're setting up a tag match for next week. Next week, we're going to have Drew McIntyre and Aleister Black versus Damian Priest and Cody Rhodes. That's what's coming up on SmackDown for next week. Love that.
Priest has neutralized the threats of Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre for the moment. Yeah, remember, and now Cody Rhodes gets back into it. And Priest sees Black as a sitting duck here. Priest is licking his chops right now. This is about sweet revenge.
Wow.
And Priest hammering away. Meanwhile, Zelina on our table trying to attack Damian Priest. And now Aleister Black going for the bad eye. The eye that Damian Priest had burned off the fireball by Black in that last man standing match.
Yes. Cody Cutter on Drew. I don't know what weepa means. I think it's a Puerto Rican phrase. Let me find out. I'm pretty sure. So it's a Puerto Rican Spanish slang interjection for excitement or joy.
And you take a mile. Well, no more. Because effective immediately, Drew McIntyre, you are suspended.
Oh, Drew's suspended. Not a tag team match. I think it's coming. He'll get unsuspended quickly. I mean, so Drew is kind of the bad guy and has done a lot of terrible things. I don't know. Okay, well, live stream's finished. Let's talk about that episode of. Oh, let's close. It's just started to play something else from that I wasn't gonna watch. So yeah, pretty good episode of SmackDown. This was pretty good. I mean, there's some highlights. We had that great promo from Jade Cargill. The Ilya Dragunov match versus Johnny Gargano was really fun. Surprise of the night, Chelsea Green won the U.S. title very, very quickly from Julia. But it made sense, and it was so good. I think that was probably my happiest moment of the night. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think I was most excited with Chelsea Green winning the U.S. title. So that was exciting. The Drew thing was good at the end. Like either way, the match was not going to. The problem is we get to this point where both of those guys can't lose. Cody can't lose. He's the champion, and they need to build Alistair, and they're trying to build Alistair. He can't lose. So what do you do? But then we get into too often we're doing. There got to be other ways to cause the match to end. Maybe a count out or something that wouldn't look as bad if you didn't get in there, or something like with Cody getting counted out and then keeping the title. So I don't know. We need to be a little more creative within our finishes instead of disqualifications. But attacking the ref was interesting. And Drew saying, if you're with Cody, it was something like, if you're with Cody, you're dead or something like that. So yeah. But yeah, no, it's good. And we've got a good lineup next week. BFAB versus Jay is going to be fine. BFAB will be dead. BFAB will be dead by the end of the night next week. And then we'll see what else I don't think there's any other matches. Oh, and then we've got, LA Knight versus a mystery opponent, who I'm going to guess is either Joe Hendry or Matt Cardona, one of those two. And then The Miz versus Jey Uso. So we've got 3 matches. Those should all, one of them is going to be a murder. BFAB will be dead. And then the other 2 will be great. So yeah, no, Lee, Chelsea shocked me tonight. Shocked me too. I didn't think she'd win. I wanted her to win. I thought it made sense to get that title off Julia because she's been doing nothing with it. It's not her fault. That's a booking issue. Julia is really, really good, but they need to figure out what they're doing with Julia. So in the meantime, put her on Chelsea with all the momentum she has from NXT, like working in AAA and her partnership with Ethan Page, which they just need to have Ethan Page with her on SmackDown every week now. She just needs to become part of her act. Yeah, they're gonna make Jade look like a monster next week. She is going to kill BFAB. She will be dead by the end of it, and then they'll have another week with Mission. So it'll be like BFAB, and then the next week Mission will want to make stand up for her friend who BFAB or Jade destroyed, and Jade will destroy Mission. No problems, Lewis. Hey, thanks for hanging out, my friend. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I think you guys tell me, and maybe, hey, one more poll before we hit the road here. One more poll. Should we keep doing watch parties for wrestling? So you guys let me know your thoughts in the polls, but are you enjoying this? Obviously you guys have hung out, most of you, for the night. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this. I want to start doing better at getting clips and stuff too. within shows, because I think I probably should clip that Chelsea Green part and put it on social media in the short somehow. I got to figure that out. So, but yeah, if you guys are enjoying it, that's like the important thing here. And I'm enjoying it. I'm watching more wrestling from it. And yeah, I think it's fun. I think it is fun. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in the poll there. And then, yeah, what did you guys think? What was your favorite match tonight? Maybe just throw that into the chat, or your favorite moment tonight. I think there's only one good favorite moment for tonight. So I'm seeing people saying 100%, and we're getting 100%. Yes, still very short amount. My son's watching The Office upstairs. I can hear him watching The Office. I'm hearing the music from it right now. He loves The Office. So he just started watching it. He's 12. Yeah. So, but I think that's going to wrap up tonight. So tomorrow, join me tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing the final events we need for Drew McIntyre Infinite, and then getting Drew McIntyre Infinite. I think we'll take him through a run through Faction Wars through the male side. So if we can pick up our missing male team from the men's side. We only were able to unlock one women's team in the 3 runs we did. We should do PLEs too. Yeah, pending if I can do PLEs and stuff, 100%. We'll continue to do that, Brad. Unless I've got something going on that day or that night, and then maybe we do a delayed watch party or something where I watch it later. All right. Well, guys, we're going to wrap up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out tonight. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be on the lookout. Let's get that Infinite Drew. We've been building towards it forever, so I'm very, very excited about it. And yeah, we'll chat later, guys. Thank you for everybody who hung out tonight. Really appreciate y'all. Oh, and wait, hit like and subscribe if you haven't done that and you're watching. And I'm new because you just happened to tune in because it said sports. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton when you guys do that, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, guys, we'll talk later. Have a great night. Bye.